Guys, welcome back to the channel again. It's been a while. I have filmed a video, came in front of the camera. I know it's been like few days, and last I spoke to you guys, I was in Delhi, but right now I'm in Bangalore. I recently moved back to Bangalore, and it has been amazingly hectic, but I'm so grateful. I am back, joined a new company, and so excited. Finalized a new apartment. This is my new backdrop. I know I don't have a filming situation right now where I can, sit back and properly film. So this is just my own bedroom, and the lighting is superb. And yeah, I think I just wanted to come and say hi again because I really don't want to give a gap to all the videos which I was making back in my hometown. So I'm really glad to be back again. In today's video, we will be doing some regular day-to-day makeup, and I will be catching up with you guys what all has happened in all these 15 to 20 days. Moving back to Bangalore after almost 4.5 months, I guess. Yeah, almost three and a half, like proper 3 months, but it was almost 4 months. I was into such situation that I was thinking that maybe I have to permanently move back to Noida with my parents. But I'm so glad everything worked out in my favor, and now I'm back and I will continue to post all the videos again like I used to. I will be, since my weekdays will be very hectic, since I'm just back to my routine and I've started a job. But yeah, let's get started. I will be chit chatting further, otherwise, I'll just go on and on. Let's begin with the video, and do like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. And if you have already watched my previous videos, then please share all your love and support. So let's begin. So how is everyone doing? I mean, it's long time I have catched up with you guys. So of course I want to know about everything is happening with you. I'll be doing a very quick video. It will be just a regular makeup routine. You know how my regular makeup routine looks like, not too many steps. So I'll be just talking, chit-chatting. I will be showing you what all products I am using, or I'll just pen down in the comments. Let's get started using the Plum, my favorite, my Plum toner to begin with. As you know, that I was in Noida with my parents, and I was searching for a job. I took a break. So, बहुत ही it was a kind of a stressful situation because I quit my job. That was something which I did voluntarily. तो मुझे था कि भाई I was not happy doing my regular job, and काफ़ी stress हो रहा था, and I was feeling very stressed out. Health effect हो रहे थे. I thought that I should not regret this decision. I was always doubting myself whether I did the right thing or not. If you have watched my first video ever in this channel, that how I quit my job, you always go and check back. That how I started this channel. But just to give you a background, I was in Noida. I moved back to my parents' home, and I was staying there, searching for a job. And meanwhile, while doing all the interviews, I started this channel as well. And I was very afraid of, you know, talking in front of the camera. I have to overcome my fear. तो मैंने वही किया, and I think I did the right thing, and I have not regretted till now. मुझे ये लग रहा था कि once my job will start, because that is what I have been doing for past few years, that whenever my job gets started, it always turns out to be like I don't get time, or I just find excuses that अभी टाइम नहीं है, आई विल डू इट सम अदर टाइम. बट इस बार इट वाज लाइक कि नहीं, आई हैव टू गेट स्टार्टेड. जब तक मैं स्टार्ट नहीं करूंगी तब तक आई विल नॉट बी एबल टू ओवरकम माई फियर. जो भी मेरे अंदर में डर है, या फिर कैमरा के सामने आने का, या फिर लोग क्या सोचेंगे, यही सोचते सोचते आई थिंक आई हैव स्पेंट अ लॉट ऑफ ईयर्स. तो it was high time I should just sort of that whatever I like doing it on my daily basis, जो मेरे regular makeup routines होते हैं वही मैं डालूं, so that वो थोड़ा relatable भी हो. I think after that, after some time, it was like very stressful, to be honest, because um, it do get stressful, let's be real, because I know channel start karna, getting into something very new, it is exciting, but at the end of the day you need something which is stable. So for people like us who has been in a corporate world for so long, they are always in that impression that we need to have a job at our hand, and then side by side we can do this. So that is what my thought process was, also the same. I was very interested in, making the videos. I was having some great ideas, but in the hindsight it was always, I have to apply jobs. I have to get back to my routine because I cannot stay at my parents' house forever. So that was something which was always bugging me. So I was continuously giving interviews. I was not even getting calls. There was a time I did not even get calls for a month. And I was like, I accepted the fact that maybe I think right now it's not the correct time. Like, I just kept going on and I was like, okay, let's try more harder. I was trying for the referrals. I was trying for, changing my resume and everything, whatever I can try. Because at the end of the day, I have worked really hard to get into this position. And the main reason for me to switch into a job was that I really wanted to get into a good role, which will enhance my skill. So that was my whole idea. I was getting calls which was not up to mark. So I this time I did not want to rush like the way I rushed last time. So I was very mindful about how I have to go this time. And I did some interview. This time I kept open my thoughts and process. Like this time I didn't want myself to restrict into the idea कि मुझे इसी particular industry में जाना है. I really wanted to keep my thoughts open. So I tried for something which was startup, and I did try this startup, and I did try to understand how this startup works, because the idea of the startup is always that it is very hectic, the culture is not that great, this that. So I know that I have already come from a culture which was not good, even if it was not a startup. So I this time I thought that let's not get into all the things which I'm hearing from the outside, and let's just think about what I need for now. Firstly, it was a hike, good hike I should get. And the other thing was that I needed a role which will help me to, grow in that particular field which I'm doing. There were few calls which this time I told them that I'm not interested, which I never do. I really appreciate my courage, that I got that courage to, say no to an offer or at least an opportunity. I mean, let's be real, we guys are so scared whenever we reach such kind of situation when we don't have a job, that we desperately take some anything. So this time I was very mindful about that. Whenever I will be getting an opportunity, I will be exploring the roles which I really want to grow into. So I have said no to many companies, which was of good MNC, top four companies. And then I was like, okay, I got a call from this company. So I got this call end of December, when I was not at all expecting any company to call me, to be honest. That time I got the call and I was like, okay, let's give it a try. I should not say no to every company. And this role was aligned to whatever I really want to do. So that was something. Then I thought that, okay, I think this is something which I can go ahead and try applying it. So started doing the interviews, cleared one round, two round. Third round went really bad. It was with a CEO, which I don't know why they put me into a spot and did my round with a CEO, because he did not have any idea and he was like grilling so badly. But and then I thought that, okay, I think I'll not be clearing this round for sure, because he did not even like me. Um, he was not interested in listening to my answer. So I was like fully convinced that I'm not gonna go through this round, and let's accept the fact that I have to. And it was already the first week of January we have passed, and again I accepting this fact that again I have to start from the scratch, because getting shortlisted, clearing two rounds, which was main technical round, was like too much for me already, and then again to start from the bottom, it was like I was not ready, to be honest. And after that, I thought that, okay, let's not lose hope. Even if I don't clear the rounds, I will be fine with it, and we will try, because I was still getting the calls. So I was like, okay, let's try and try and try. And then I was like, I will not lose my hope. Because last time that same thing happened back in October when I cleared everything, and my fourth round after that, they rejected me. It was like such a bad experience, and I could not come out of it for a good number of days. I was really disturbed. This time I thought that, okay, even if it is a rejection, at least I learned something and I will start again and I will not lose hope. Yeah, I got a call from the recruiter and she said that we'll be going ahead with the last round and that will be with the same co-founder. I think that's it. And then by end of 10th of January, I think I got the offer, and they wanted me to join as soon as possible. So that's the reason they told me that I told them that I need some time because I don't have a flat in Bangalore. I don't even have anything. My things are in storage. So everything was like I have to start from the scratch. So they were like that it's okay. You don't worry about it. You just join us because we needed this role to be filled in ASAP. This role is really good for you, and they told me that we need an immediate joiner, so you need to join us immediately, otherwise it will be difficult for us. This and that, I was like really in a situation that I was maybe when I should go, my parents were also a little worried that how will I search the flat, especially in Bangalore, where will I stay, everything, because that's something which I was also afraid of. But ultimately I thought that let's not take any rash decision, and let's accept the offer. So things moved really fast, and then I have to, plan how I will come back to Bangalore, where will I stay. Everything like went into a rush, and I tried to contact few people who I already knew that if I can stay with them. This time I was very clear that I really want my flat only to be in a society. I was done living in a standalone buildings where there is no amenities, and then also we end up paying maintenance. So I was very clear that this time I want a good society with a proper gym so that I don't break my routine. I was staying with my colleagues. I came back to Bangalore, and they were really helpful for at least a week because I really don't want to spend a lot of money, because I knew that if I'm planning to stay in a society, then of course it will take like Bangalore people know how much deposit we give to stay in a good society. So that 1 week I stayed with my friends, and I ended up taking a look into a few societies, which was really good. Ended up taking a society which was amazing, and I was very happy with the kind of flat which I booked. So I was like, I really wanted to, book as soon as possible. And then, I mean, within, I think 1 day or within 2 days, I have just booked everything. I also was working parallelly during the weekdays, and I was also trying to manage all the formalities of the society because there are many things, whether it is a verification, background verification, or whether it is a move in formalities, everything. I mean, I was just doing parallelly, and it was like hectic, to be honest. It was literally hectic. I only know how I have managed everything by my own. I mean, I am really proud of myself, to be honest. I mean, the way I have handled this whole situation without any help, moving back into an apartment and starting everything from scratch is not easy, girls. It's really not easy, especially for a girl. I know I was very confident that I'll be able to do it. So I was like, okay, I mean, I have signed up for this. I don't want any kind of, help or support. So I was okay doing everything alone. So I was really happy with everything, and I fixed everything, and then I started moving. So yeah, everything turned out to be very well, but of course it was very tiring. I knew that it will be very tiring for me. So work plus shifting, everything was very hectic, but I did manage, and now I'm trying to settle down. This is a very new place for me. Never stayed in this area before in Bangalore. But I am just gonna say that girls who are doing things alone, I mean, I have a massive respect for those people, even for boys. And it is really not easy. I mean, they don't have jugars, we don't have anything. You have to convince them for everything. And people don't take you seriously. If you have a man at your house, then they will, understand the urgency. But if there is a female, they will be just like, yeah, we'll do it, or something like that. I mean, if you are into such kind of situation where you are managing everything financially independently, I mean, massive respect, to be honest, because it's not easy, girls. I mean, world is really cruel, to be honest, and especially the one who are unmarried. I have to point that out. If you're unmarried in your 30s and then you're doing everything alone, people gonna raise questions, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I was like, I'm really grateful that I have come this far, because where I was 4 months back, I was so stressed out. I didn't even know whether I'll be able to, stand up. I took that massive step of quitting a job which was stable, and everyone was like, just think about it whether you want to, get retained in the company, or maybe you can work things out. I always want to be in a place where I'm being respected, where I am visible, where my existence is there. So I'm very particular about few things, and that is what I did. It was a massive risk. I always believe in myself, so that is something which I do. But of course, in this last few months, it has been my beliefs and my trust has been shaken a lot. But I have to make myself believe. I have like cried so many times. I mean, I don't know how many times I have just cried, and I have like, swelled myself up. But I knew that, I will end up in a good place where I belong. And I'm really happy that I'm really back in Bangalore, and I've started my life again from scratch. Everything, like literally everything, I have started from scratch. And I just wanted to come and tell you the story, because I know there are many women out there who don't get such kind of support, and who are just, trying to live their life by their own, in their own terms, which is amazing. Amazing respect to those women who are, living in their own terms, trying to do things by their own, financially independent. I know we don't have to be very hyper independent, but sometimes situations comes in a way that you have to deal things, and I don't regret doing that. I know that I can manage. Of course, everyone want support, a partner who can, help you in such kind of situation. In case if we don't have that, that doesn't mean that we are going to be weak. Of course, dependency is good. Even I also like to get things done with the help of someone, but in case if I don't, I know that I can do it by myself. So I'm not influencing that every woman should be very hyper independent, but they should know a basic minimum things, which, they can survive by their, on their own terms. So I'm just gonna apply the lip gloss from Hyphen. Amazing flavor. So my makeup turned out to be really good. Thank you so much for listening to what I have shared. This is my part of the story. I know there are many women out there who is, need support. You girls are really strong. And I just want to come and say that you don't need to be dependent on everything. I mean, dependency is good, but you don't need to depend on everything. I'm sure things will fall back into the places. I'm just gonna wrap this video. I hope you got a little bit inspired from what journey I have come and why I started this channel. And I will be posting a lot of videos. So yeah, I just wanted to get back into the track. This was my first attempt after getting back on my feet again. So I am hoping to see you all again in a lot of videos. Thank you so much for all the love and support. If you have already been a audience in my channel, then please shower all the love, all the support, and share this video. And you all girls are really strong. Believe me, you girls are really strong. You just have to believe in yourself, and trust me, things will get back into places if it is not right now. And just work hard, and just always be kind to everyone. Just believe in God. I think that's all I can say. But thank you, everyone. Again, I will be wrapping up this video, and I will see you in the next one. Do like, share, and subscribe. Bye.